Good morning, everybody. It's Region 4 Outreach and Communications Coordinator, Matt Cameron, and today I'm up on English Mountain for a Southern Appalachian bear hunt, and I'm with Randy Schultz, aka Lugnut, and he is the president of the English Mountain Bear and Boar Club.
Yes.
Randy, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Matt.
Thanks for having me. I'm tickled to death. You know, I worked up here for a few years and got to meet some of y'all and be around bear hunting, but I've never been on a bear hunt.
Right.
So Randy's going to tell us a little bit about it. We're going to drop the tailgate and we're going to turn some of these hounds out, see if we can't run a bear today. So tell me about your club first and foremost.
Well, we are a club. We have rules, membership, the whole 9 yards. We probably got about 50 members and probably about 10, we call them old timers. Once you're so old you don't pay. We've been a club probably now for about 15 going on 20 years. And we've had some good times.
And we're on English Mountain, and this is all private ground, correct?
Private ground, yes. 3,500 acres, and there's more all around it that we tend to get off on.
Well, and it's pretty exclusive to have access to 3,500 acres to bear hunt on this. I don't know of another place around that people have this luxury. So.
Yeah, we're fortunate, very fortunate.
A lot of guys that bear hunt, now they'll hunt the Cherokee National Forest for the most part, right?
Yes.
And do y'all ever get off and hunt any public land, or y'all try to stay up here on the mountain?
Sometimes we go to calls being roundabout, sometimes we give the mountain a rest and go somewhere else and hunt.
Okay.
You know, we try not just to beat it to death.
And so what kind of dogs are you running today?
We are running Beauregard plots, we call them. There's a man out of Beauregard has been breeding, and we've been getting dogs from him, and they've been excellent. Excellent dogs. We've got a blue tick or two, but 95% of our dogs are plot dogs.
Plot hounds. Now, there's several other bear clubs around, and I know a lot of them will run plots, and you hear about walkers every now and then.
Every now and then you'll hear about a walker, but most of the time it's plots.
So primarily a hunter turns loose on a bear, it's going to be a plot hound.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Most of the time.
Okay. Now, are these your personal dogs here?
Yes, these are my personal dogs.
The truck. Now, tell me just a little bit about the different kind of dogs, because I know there's dogs for different purposes on this bear hunt.
Oh, okay, yeah. You got your pack dogs. My dog box is set up. It's got 4 compartments. My start dogs is in the front. My pack dogs is in the back. And once I get the bear started, then when I pack it, well, then I got my pack dogs.
All right, what about a strike dog? Do you have a dog that just strikes?
Yes, I have 2 that will strike.
Now, do they pack too and all that?
Yeah, they will pack, yes. If somebody else gets one started, yes, they will pack. Almost all dogs will pack, to a barking dog, yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Well, good deal. I don't want to say everything we want to say right now because I want to get out and hunt. We'll talk about it more as we go and what we're doing, everything, how it's going. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, we'll drop the tailgate on these hounds and see what we can do.
Let's do it. That's not hot.
They get more wound up if it's a hot strike.
Oh, yeah. If it's a hot strike, I call it vibrate the box. Everything in the box if it's hot. That's a pretty warm track there.
So they got one running already?
Yeah. But the thing about it is, on gravel road, it's sort of hard to tell what you're turning on. We do our best not to turn on sound cubs. If we know it's sound cubs, we will not even attempt to turn a dog loose. And if dogs get off on sound cubs, we do everything we can to catch the dogs off of sound cubs. Hey, nobody don't go past drip rock. Whatever you do, don't go past the drip rock. Hopefully, we need to let that thing come up there and cross that road. The blue part's the road, right there.
Yeah.
And they are fixing to cross that road, and that's what we want. We're staying back. We're 304 yards from them. We want them to cross that road. When they cross that road, then we'll be able to pack. If not, it's going to stay off down in here where it's rough. There ain't nobody out through here, though, are they?
Not to my knowledge. That's the reason I stopped here. If it crosses that road, I'm going to go out there and put everything I got behind it.
Well, it just went almost to the road. It's parallel to the road. We've got to let it cross that road for sure. Chop. Listen.
So they just hear the sound of the other ones and they go to them.
Yeah. I see my problem. I missed that thing on the tailgate.
Instead of dropping the tailgate, this is bent the tailgate today. I guess the rough end's dragging now, man.
Rough end's dragging.
So is there two separate packs of dogs?
Right now they roll down. Now they've got two separate packs of dogs.
Do you think they're running separate bears or they're just running something else? Or how do you know?
You never know. A lot of times you'll never know what the deal was, what happened. Frosty's there.
That's your dog you just turned out?
Yeah, she's there. She's hit the track.
You just know by the sound of your dog?
Yeah. If you'll ever listen to your dog, you know everything they're saying. You know when it's hot, when it's cold, when it's looking, the whole everything. There's a creek. That blue line is the creek. They're fixing to drop into the creek. 9 times out of 10, they go up the creek. That one time, they'll go right across the creek and climb that high top. And we just hope today ain't today.
Rough country, getting in there.
Yeah, it's straight up. It's steep as a cat's back. I think they all might be together now. They're all back together. Yeah, we had dogs coming up, dogs circled around. We had back dogs, pack dogs, and right now every dog we got's fixing to come right in together. And now it's going to be a racket. Listen to that.
That's what you like to hear.
Hey, that's what every hound would like to hear. That's what I get up at 5 o'clock every morning for. Go to sleep at 2. You're wound up, ready to go. It's probably a pretty good bear because you can tell it's scattering dogs. Your dogs will scatter. So a lot of times old bear they'll run dogs, and that's what makes them all scatter out. Most bears run. This one's walking.
Bigger, they'll walk.
Bigger, they'll walk. There we go. Gunshot. That should be Woody. It could be Hayes. There's gunshot number 2. 3 shots. 4 shots.
I hear a land flying in there.
Good man. You can tell.
Oh yeah.
Ball game, boys.
Ball game's over. Go ahead.
Somebody get down there to that creek road and get that winch on that 4-wheeler. We're going to have to have it because he's all the way off the balls down here.
Hey, give me 2 1/4 for me.
Ow!
You sorry, buddy? Well, we got the winch. We got ourselves in several situations. Hard to get it out. So we looked around and we found Boy Newport there at the Wolf Creek Dog Supply. He went ahead and ordered some winches, and he sold us one. And 3 people can pull out a 400-pound bear. Just 3 people, easy. So I mean that cuts out a lot of the drag.
Who's the genius to come up with that thing?
I don't know who invented it, but I love them.
No, I'm sure they don't sell a lot of them. But have no keys, they're worth the weight in gold.
You ain't lying.
Whole race probably lasted, I'm gonna say, 1.5 hours maybe, total.
So a pretty quick hunt.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna climb, it wasn't gonna tree, you know. Well, there was 3 of us that started it. Me, Phil, and Wally. We put the first 4 dogs on it.
So
I put 1, Wally put 1, and Phil had 2.
It's a good group effort today.
Yeah, good group effort, probably.
So we checked it out on the app, TWRA on the Go app, right here before we moved and did anything with it.
Yep. We done everything right and legal.
So what now? What do you do with the bear?
They'll go back up, and if they find another track or get a real hot strike they're subject, them boys will probably turn loose again. Because it's early in the day, you know, and they took vacation or off work, they just ain't gonna go home.
Your bear chef?
The barber. Salt, pepper, and flour. Now, we eat all of it. A lot of people don't like it, says it tastes too gamey. We cook everything we can get out of it. We make a lot of hamburger meat out of it, grind it up.
I've been one of the earliest members. Me and Jerry Brown and Daniel and Phil. Probably some of the only original ones still around.
Charter members.
Yeah, charter members. But we were sort of a loose net organization for quite some time, you know, just a group of people that knew each other. Pretty good while. I started in the early 70s.
Well, that's back when they weren't many bears.
No, you could hunt a week and not find but one track. But you stayed on it and led till you finally got him to jump. A lot of times jump them out of their bed and then turn the dogs loose. And now there's more bear than there's ever been. There's bigger bear. You know, there's people killing. There's several 500 plus pound bears every year killed. That was never heard of years ago. All the reports, you know, about every sow's got 3 or 4 cubs. And like we told the other day, that we've got too many bears up here to be able to hunt them.
I bet.
But it's better than not having any bears.
Good problem to have.
Oh yeah, it sure is.
Would you say this is the glory days of bear hunting?
It is, absolutely. It's the golden days, or the glory days. I'm just glad I'm still around to be able to do it.
Well, here we are. It's 1:30. I guess the hunt's over for the day, but we've had a lot of action in just a few hours.
Yeah, had a lot of action. We got on one that we had to kill. It walked. There wasn't no chance of catching dogs, so we had to go ahead and kill it. I'd say he'd probably push 300 pounds. And then we got on another one that it did climb, and we treated it and we let it go for another day. You know, who knows? We might get to run it tomorrow. The dogs might. That's what it's all about. Is these dogs.
Can't run a dead bear.
Can't run a dead bear. No, you can't, man.
And I think people on the outside looking in, when you say bear hunting, they automatically assume you're out here to kill every bear possible, but that's not the case.
Oh no, that's far from it. If we know that there's a sow bear with cubs, we will not turn a dog on it. If we know that we are running a sow bear with cubs, we do everything in our possible way to catch the dogs off of the sow bear and cubs. We try our best to be the most ethical hunters that they are.
Y'all take care of your bears.
We take care of our bears, we do.
And that impresses me, because I know years ago, a lot of clubs weren't like that. You know, they would hunt out of season in the summer, at night, and they was out to kill a bear no matter what. But what I see today is more bears than we've ever had in the state. I see clubs that respect the resource and try to care for it, and it's turned into a lot of bears to hunt.
Yeah, we have a lot of bears, and if we killed everything that we treat and everything we run, I mean, we would be short of bear up here right now. But well, I feel like we're plentiful with bear. And
if somebody wanted to get into bear hunting, what would you suggest for the brand new person that just wanted to get into it? What's the first thing they need to do?
If you're going to start bear hunting, you need to get out and find somebody who does bear hunting and get in their hip pocket for about a year or two and try to learn all the ropes.
That's good. Most people I talk to and do this show with, I ask them and they say, find a mentor to show you the ropes. And that's been the best advice I think I've heard so far. Not go out and buy a bunch of dogs or collars or whatever.
No, in this business, if somebody gives you a dog, most of the time, they ain't give you nothing.
Beware the free dogs. All
Beware
right?
the free dogs.
Brother, I've had a fantastic time. Appreciate you bringing me up here.
Yeah.
I look forward to maybe coming back and doing it again sometime.
Oh yeah, anytime. Bring you. Next time you come, I don't want you to come unless you bring your kids, because that's your future.
It's good to see these young men out here hunting today.
Yeah. We've always got young kids wanting to come and hunt.
Brother, thank you.
All right, thank you, man.
All right. Hope y'all have enjoyed this episode of Drop the Tailgate. Tune in next time for some more fun in the Tennessee Great Outdoors.